Howdy, howdy. Welcome to the HVAC Guide live show where we talk about all things HVAC. We will be answering some of your questions live. Sometimes we are joined by other pros in the chat who might know answers to questions that I don't. And finally, we have breakout segments where we go over funny clips, industry news, and goofy inventions. But before we get the show started tonight, let's take care of a couple housekeeping matters. The first is we moved the live show to its own channel for a couple of reasons about a month ago. One of those reasons is the numbers on the live show hurt our original YouTube channel. And it actually was doing really well at one point. The live show was, we had gotten a few shows where we had gotten over 30 people on the show at one point, which was pretty good for our little show. And then, the views were pushing 300 to 500 after every show, but it hurt the overall numbers on the channel itself. So we decided to move it. There's a couple other reasons, but that was one of the reasons. And so we moved it to its own channel. And one thing I have seen is the numbers dwindle, and that's okay. I mean, if folks don't want to see this fat face every week, no problem. We will probably be shutting this down if I'm being completely honest with you. And I hate to say that because we do have some regulars, some folks that join us every week, pop in and say hello. But to be honest with you guys, it's just I have a lot of other things I could be doing that are, more better use of my time on a Tuesday night. And so um I'm not shutting it down yet, but I am saying that if you like the show, give it a like, give it a subscribe, and share it somewhere. Because if we're still, hovering at the numbers I'm seeing right now, fast forward, another month from now, we'll just shut it down and I'll just grow both channels. We've got two channels going right now. The numbers are good on both, but the show itself, it just I originally started the show to give homeowners a chance to ask questions live, to put me on the spot, to put some of our guests on the spot. And it went really well for a while, and it just isn't doing very well anymore. So that said, again, if you see this and you like the show, you want me to keep doing it, hit that like button, share it. We need to get the numbers up for it to even be be worth our time here, if that makes sense. So that's me just being real with you. The other thing is, for the next foreseeable future, I'm going to go back to the old school format where we have a live chat. You can ask questions, and we're going to have funny breakout segments, serious breakout segments where we go over news and clips and all kinds of different things that we've done. And we'll try to make it as entertaining as possible, but having guests on the show, I don't know if that's what's hurting our numbers or what's going on. So we're going to make some adjustments there as well. So as you see, the guest we were supposed to have tonight is not here either. In his defense, I'm not going to defend everyone that's ever been late or missed the show that was supposed to be a guest. But in Jacob's defense, he's in the UK. He's about 5 hours ahead of us. So if it's 8:30 p.m. here, it's like 1 o'clock in the morning there. It's like 12:30 or 1:30 there. I can't remember exactly the time difference, but it's basically the middle of the night. And he was going to join us anyway. He was going to get up in the middle of the night. And I don't know if he's just sleeping or if something else came up. He does own a business and maybe something came up. So, that said, say hello in the chat if you'd like. And I will move on to our first breakout segment of tonight. Let me pull it up here. Where is it? Here we go. And so the first segment for tonight is going to be, bear with me here. the news for the day. Okay, tonight's news of the day is kind of a crazy one. Let me see if I can share this with you guys. If you can see it here, hold on here. Here we go. Hopefully, you guys can see that. Can you see that? What happened? Why did I'm supposed to switch to this one? And of course, now I'm going to have an issue here. Hey, Tony. Good to see you, buddy. I don't know if you just popped in, Tony, but I just got done saying that I'm going to be shutting this thing down. The numbers have been down. The numbers are up on the original channel, but the live show itself, the numbers are down, and we're just going to focus on things that, folks don't want to ask us questions. Oh, you heard it. Yeah. So, but for some reason, I'm not being able to share. I've got this crazy story about this guy trying to bring his mother home, and the air conditioning ain't working, and his mother passed away. And let's see, live is tough. Yeah, the live was going good. And maybe moving it to its own channel was not the best move in the world, and I probably, with blood, sweat, and tears, could build it back up. But I'm just not going to, because there's other things that I'm working on that are a much better use of my time. So if homeowners don't want to have a place where they can go and ask questions for heating and air questions, then we just won't have it. The Saturday morning shows do better anyway, to be honest with you. And I don't know if it's just a timing issue. I know that the debates tonight, but even during events like that, throughout the year, we used to have really good numbers. We would always have at least 10 or 15 people on. So maybe moving it to its own channel, maybe that wasn't the best move. I don't know, but it is what it is. I cannot believe I'm not being able to share to this. Bear with me, guys. Share screen. Come on. See if this works. And it's not going to work. Unbelievable. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. I have literally no one is on here. So I know it's a big night live. The debate's on. And if you do see this, I'll probably take it down. But if you do see this, appreciate your support. If you aren't subscribed to the new channel, we are going to be switching some things up. The new channel is probably going to become more content for pros, and we'll still have the HVAC guide for homeowners YouTube channel. We've got some really cool stuff coming up with that. We're going to be going into, let's see, how can I word it? We're going to be going into why is this thing not working? We're going to be going into a building that, let's just say, some big things in the HVAC industry happen in this building, and we're going to be taking cameras in there. I can't get into all the specifics because part of it, if I'm being completely honest, is I don't even know what we're going to see. So it's hard for me to promote it and say, oh, you're going to see this or that. But we're going to be taking cameras in there. That'll be cool. Let's just say it's a building that some big decisions are made in our industry. Big decisions, like affect the entire country type decisions. And so we'll be doing that video. We're going to be recording it at the beginning of October. So those videos should be coming out probably mid or late October. So that'll be some cool things coming. And then we've got some really cool videos coming that are a little different than my norm. I'm going to be comparing some really bad and really good thermostats and some cool things like that. So anyway, if you did come in late, we are going to wrap the show up. The numbers are super low, and our guest didn't make it tonight, and I'm just not going to fight that battle tonight. Maybe it's just the mood I'm in. Maybe I'm just not in the mood to fight that fight tonight. But if you do like our show, please like it, hit that like button and please share it, because again, if numbers don't start getting up, I'm going to shut her down within the next month or two. And we just, we'll switch things up. Maybe we'll go to a Saturday morning show or something else. So Tuesday nights were always the best night for me when I was a business owner, but it just kind of is what it is. So that said, I do appreciate your support. If you are a subscriber on our channel, I don't take that lightly. It's from just a genuine feeling of gratification. I do appreciate that. So that said, have a good night. We're going to go ahead and wrap it up. I'll see you guys next week. I will be flying solo next week. We'll have a little better of a show put together here, rather than tonight where guest ain't here and nothing seems to be working. So we'll get her all straight and see you guys next week. Have a great one. We'll see you then. Take care.